Hi, my name is Errol.
And I'm Trina.
And welcome to The Black Marriage. What are your thoughts? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's 2010. We got to get it in.
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm excited. We got
Right.
picked up for a whole season. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know we're on YouTube and everything, but, hey, it just feels good. It feels real good. We got a lot to go over today. Boy, it has been heating up. I mean, what are some of the topics we're going to cover real quick?
Well, we're going to cover communication style, the differences
Okay.
between black couples and other couples and those stereotypes.
All right. I'm ready to get into it. All right, we're going to get into that and a whole lot more right after this. And we're back. Welcome. I'm telling you, I'm excited about 2010. I mean, we got some great sponsors. You guys just saw from the new laundry detergent made for the black family, man, to
New Wash.
True indeed. I'm trying to tell you. The suit company, mynextsuit.com, check it out. I'm trying to get my freshest next one from there. And Ebony Secret skin conditioner. So we appreciate you sponsors. Thank you so much. You helped make all this happen. And God bless you. Communication.
Yes, let's get to it.
All right. Talk about it.
All right. So, what are some of the stereotypes that we always hear about communication styles in black relationships versus other cultures?
Okay.
And one of the biggest ones is that black women are very abrasive or can be a little bit more aggressive in their communication style than women of other cultures. So, are you co-signing on that one?
No, I'm with you. I am with you. I'm not against you. I am with you. Word up. I have observed that phenomenon. I understand what you're saying. But go ahead. Continue.
Well, a lot of the defense for that comes directly from black women. And one of the things that we say is that, in the home, we have to take on so much more responsibility than you find typical in other cultures, being the breadwinner, the caregiver, the child, caregiver, so with all of those added responsibilities, we can't afford to be indirect in our communication when there's needs that we feel we need to have met.
Okay. I understand that. What can you say?
What can you say to that?
I know, that's just, yes, I see what you're talking about. True indeed. You guys do have a lot to handle, no doubt. The brothers, we trying to do our best with what we got. You know what I mean? But we must represent. True indeed. We, because when I grew up, the communication style that I saw in the house was pretty much, I saw my dad, but you didn't really, hear your dad. My mom, I heard, she was the more vocal one. True indeed.
Here.
My dad was, went to work in the morning, came home at night. We talked here and there and doing the thing, but yeah, I understand.
But usually mom is the one that's, communicating all the time, all throughout the day.
Right.
And that's where typically the kids pick up their communication skills from.
Right.
It's from the mom.
That's interesting, because I'm a pretty outspoken person.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not the norm for the black male. I understand. I know we had some great feedback. You guys, great feedback on the posts. Appreciate you guys like Nubian Queen 04. Who else?
Raggedy Ann,
shout outs.
12, Jersey's Finest 26, BX Robinson. You guys gave us some really great
Tony Myers
feedback.
1. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And but that's the stuff we need, man. That's what's gonna make this show hot. I'm trying to tell you, but it's that dialogue. And just looking at me, okay, generally you're saying the man is not the one who's doing a whole lot of the communication. Okay. We're gonna talk about in another show is how do we make that happen? You know what I mean? How do we get a brother talking and things like that? So that's gonna be nice. You're gonna tune in for that for sure.
And we want to hear your experiences also. If that's valid for you, we want to hear about it. Particularly, a lot of people have said that not having a two-parent household or having the father in the home all the time didn't kind of leave way for the men in the family or the sons in the family to really pick up on on how men should communicate in relationships.
Right.
And so typically, you know, women say, "Oh, men, they're not as verbally expressive as women."
Right.
But it's probably even more so when the father isn't in the home.
True.
Than you typically find in black families.
True. True.
It's really interesting.
I see what you're saying. There's a lot of socioeconomic factors at play here. You like my word, right?
Right.
Socio
word of the day.
economic. Yeah. I get 5 points for that one. What does it mean? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I would think that has something to do with it. True indeed. True indeed.
Does.
So, I mean, it's just, I know the communication style in a black family definitely is different from other cultures. You know what I mean? It's just our the way we talk, what we say. You know, we say a lot without saying a lot. A lot of times, I know I speak a lot without saying a word, and my wife speaks a lot without saying a word. You know what I mean? Just an eyebrow here, a furrowed brow there. You know what I mean?
You get exactly what I'm saying.
You know,
are you serious?
Right? You know, it's like, you know, this the initials like WTF. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
there's an expression
man.
for that too.
True indeed. True indeed. So, yeah, I definitely, and I don't see that in other cultures. You know, they pretty much, you know, it's different. It's different. You know, I'm not other culture, so I can't really speak on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just what I observe. You know, just what I observe.
Right.
So. But yeah, this is it's major when we can get our communication styles matching up or recognize that there is a difference. You know, especially our personal communication. Like, you know, even though we have a communication style as a culture, as a black culture, how does your personal communication style fit within that?
And how important that is to know what your style is, be confident with that, and then accept your partner's personal communication style, and know that when you're dating, and accept it after you get married.
Right. Because I mean, we're gonna talk about some shows coming up on the Chase. How, you know, single life. The whole, we got some
more stories.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, we're about to get into it.
Oh my God.
You know, but you in that time though, you really do have to make sure that it's something I had to do. Make sure that my communication style and her communication style, you know, went like this right here.
Right.
Because if it didn't, this show wouldn't be happening.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It just wouldn't be happening. I'm so glad it did. But these are the things that have to match up. And some people will get into a relationship without making sure that matches up first.
Right.
You know? Because I was looking. You know what I mean? I had a checklist, you know, in my mind, but you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my wife, she actually had a checklist.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
I mean, oh man.
And just the creation of all of that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm just trying to tell you. But you do have to make sure those communication styles match up.
And not be afraid to say, you know what, this isn't working for me, so
Right.
Thank you. It's really nice meeting you. So we'll talk about that
Exactly.
in the next episode.
Exactly. So, I mean, I hope you got something here just on the fact that our communication styles are different. We do have to recognize the fact that as a culture, our communication styles are different. And as individuals, we have different communication styles. But we have to identify what those are in our relationship and actually work it out. You know what I mean? If it can be worked out, if you choose to work it out, you know, because it can be. It can be. So definitely keep the posts coming because we want to hear from you. You know, what you're thinking, what vibe you have, any personal stories you have in your relationship that we can use here because that's what makes this show hot. All right? So we'll see you guys next time.